Going, we live, we live, we live, we live, we in the building. We live, we in the building, we in the podcast studios. Welcome to the live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Welcome to the live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's another MAGA day. It's a mega Tuesday, and we're going to have a good, and we're celebrating again. Relax and talk sports. First in the chat, getting shouted out. Number one, my guy, how you doing, man? Did you see, I was looking at some sports. Did you see that come from behind victory? I don't know if I know you talk sports. Did you see that come from behind? They said they came from behind, like it was 33-32, and I don't know. You could tell them in the chat, man, about that Monday Night Football, man. Shout out to everybody. Me and Relax and Talk Sports, we're gonna do a football show, man. We're gonna chop it up. YouTube wants me to do a football show. I'm gonna do a football show eventually. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Monday Night Football. Shout out to the Niner gang, Niner bang, Niner gang. You know what I'm saying? And if you're a Raider fan, you could just skedaddle. You know what I'm saying? I would cuss you out, but we in the first couple minutes of the podcast, so I cannot tell you how I really feel about Raider fans. But if you ask me later in the podcast, I will give you my opinion of the Raider, crater. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And all I will say right now to all of the Raider fans is leaving Las Vegas. Leaving Las Vegas. Leaving Las Vegas. Yeah, that's all I got to say, man. Take your ass to Las Vegas, man. Go ahead, go to Las Vegas, man. You know, they go from Oakland to LA, back to Oakland, back to LA, and now they make you go to Vegas, and you still, it's just sad, it's just ridiculous, and you're not winning. There's a horrible black and white jersey. I'm sick of it. It's like it's from the 19th century, man. The Raiders is from the 19th. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Shout out to you, Mrs. Perfect Timing in the building. Perfect Timing podcast. That's right, baby. Perfect Timing. 49ers are a scary team. Whole team on IR, and they still win. Man, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Bang, bang, Niner gang, man. Bang, bang. You know I'm Bay Area to the death, man. Bang, bang. And I got a lot of cousins. Sometimes I don't know if I'm an Oakland cat or a Frisco cat, but I got some. My father lived in Oakland. My mama lived in Frisco, so I got cousins that are diehard Raider fans. So I like picking on the Raider fans because all it is just a way to pick on my cousins, man. And it's that San Francisco-Oakland rivalry, Battle of the Bay. And it's just something that brings us together. It's all love. But I don't like the fact that the Niners is in Santa Clara and the Raiders is in Las Vegas. But if it's growth and expansion for the team, you know, it's all positive. But you know what we talk about here, right? Trump news, giving Democrats the boo-hoo-hoo blues, giving Democrats the boo-hoo-hoo blues. And today, Comer. Oh, man, I'm happy today, Trump. I mean, y'all wanted transparency. Y'all wanted the files. Give me the files. Somebody ain't said it yet. Ain't nobody said it in the chat yet. Ain't nobody said it. I've been waiting for you to say, give me the files. Give me the files. I need the file. They want the file. So it's a great day in MAGA country. It's a MAGA magnificent Tuesday. Double tap, hit the like button. Everybody come on in, man. Double tap, hit the like button. Let me know your favorite football team. Let me know your favorite sports team. Let me know how you feel. We in day 21. 21 people watching 21 days of a shutdown. So you guys heard about the rumors about the EBT and the payments for the soldiers running out. Have you heard about the rumors about Section 8 and cash aid running out for November 1st? So my understanding is it was funded through October 15th. We're in 21 days. The longest shutdown was 35 days. This is not playtime. This is real politics we're doing right now. All year we've been having a real serious conversation, but now it's hitting home. I talked to you about the effect on minorities, low income, because overwhelmingly you have minorities who work for the federal government in non-needed jobs. So they are the ones feeling the pain right now, not being able to purchase Halloween costumes, Thanksgiving. So I've talked about Christmas, right? November 1st, the money is supposed to run out. So how are these federal employees that we need that work at the airport, that work at federal prisons? These are people, air traffic controllers. You know what I'm saying? These are essential. Remember the word essential from that last essential workers. We need these employees. Now they're not getting paid. We're at day 21. The longest shutdown was 35 days. How long will the shutdown be? How long will these people go without getting paid? We're in the holiday season. If you don't know, I'm already buying gifts. I'm buying gifts for my wife. I'm already buying gifts for my children. The sales are starting now. Black Friday is around the corner. If you work a job, think about how we live in America. Every month we pay a mortgage. We get paid every 2 weeks. If you work a job and get paid every 2 weeks and pay your mortgage and pay your bills, you're already saving and putting up money to go buy presents in a couple of weeks. This is not far away. This is right now. So if you haven't gotten paid in 20 days and you don't know when you're going to get paid, how do you plan your Thanksgiving? How do you plan shopping on Black Friday? How do you plan Christmas? Right now, if I'm a federal employee who's been furloughed, I'm having a conversation. I'm having a conversation with my wife and my kids about this year holidays. This year holiday, we may need to volunteer, because we may not have money to buy gifts, but we're not going to be depressed. So we're going to volunteer at the food bank. And then you may see people who got it harder than us, because I don't want my kids thinking that we doing bad because I'm furloughed because the federal government is closed. So we're going to go volunteer. But there is a lot to unpack about what's going on currently in the government. So there are a lot of people, some people didn't like that volunteer. I said volunteer at the food bank, and people got up. Double time, hit the like button. I said volunteer at the food bank, and people got up. Double time, hit the like button. Double time, back at it like a crack addict, automatic like a fomatic, built for tragedy, made for static. It's your boy, Perfect Timing Podcast, back with the blast, in and out with a dash. 2025 won't last. We're gonna get this done real fast. The people blaming Trump in this administration for the government shutdown. I just want to have a quick talk about math. Today we're having a celebration. Today we're having a celebration. Did you look at my thumbnail? Today we're talking about the Epstein files, one of the most favorite topics across YouTube. Yes, Jeffrey Epstein found guilty twice, dead man found guilty twice, but somehow, now remember when I talked about the Democrats attempting to sandbag the Trump administration with Jeffrey Epstein and the Nothing Burger? The Black Book had already been out, used in the 2008 prosecution, used in the 2018 prosecution. I said it was a political tactic, right? But now that you see the government shut down and Chuck Schumer and Hakeem Jeffries have admitted that they are using the government shutdown because they have no power. Now you understand what I meant by the political theater and political sandbagging by using Jeffrey Epstein, because they did not have the House, they don't have the Senate, and they don't have the presidency, so they don't have any political power. So they were using Jeffrey Epstein to try to stop the momentum, because Trump had all three forms of government. He got the big, beautiful bill pushed through in 1 week. Democrats had nothing. Now the Democrats are shutting down the government. Keep in mind, everybody taking notes, your favorite Democrats did not shut down the government for the big, beautiful bill. Can somebody take notes of that, please? Your favorite Democrats did not shut down the government for the big, beautiful bill, the largest, most $1 trillion expansion, the largest tax cuts for people like Nancy Pelosi, Maxine. I think Chuck Schumer, Bernie Sanders, see a lot of millionaire elite Democrats who did not fight the big, beautiful bill will get a tax break. I just want to let federal employees know who happen to be Democrats that they shut down the government over Affordable Care Act subsidies. This is the news. I'm not making this up. I report the news. I'm the independent media. They shut down the government over Affordable Care Act subsidies. That's what they're claiming, right? The Republicans have already passed the clean CR in the budget in the House. We only need 5 Democrats in the Senate to pass a budget. But they said they shut it. I just want you to understand, all you Democrats out there who happen to be federal employees who are hurt by the shutdown, they did not shut down the government for the big, beautiful bill. The largest tax break for millionaires we've seen since Reagan. The largest tax break for ultra rich. The ultra rich got a huge tax break with the big, beautiful bill. Why didn't the Democrats fight the big, beautiful bill? Why didn't the Democrats shut down the government over the big, beautiful bill? They didn't. They're not fighting. But over Affordable Care Act subsidies is how they're framing it. But what it really is the Republicans have said we don't want to pay in the emergency room for anyone who's not a citizen. So the Democrats are not backing down. The Democrats say that they believe in this fantasy world of America where everybody can come here for free. This is what your liberal Democrats are saying, that everybody who comes here should get a driver's license. Remember, Gavin Newsom gives out CDLs to people who don't even have a citizenship in America. Gavin Newsom did that. That person went to Florida and killed 2 people. But Gavin Newsom did that. They do that in Washington also. They give out, just so people just understand what a sanctuary city, what's happening in your America. They're giving out driver's license, right? So when they don't shut down the government for that, right? They didn't shut down the government when the border started to bleed 10 million people. No government shutdown. No government shutdown. No government shutdown. No, the government is shut down because the Democrats have no power. And now they've lost their biggest arguing point, because today Donald Trump was cleared by James Comer and the House committee with the Epstein files. Did you guys know that? I haven't seen it on YouTube. Thank you, independent media. I'm going to read you the details, but did you know that Donald Trump has been cleared? Donald Trump has been cleared. But let me tell you something else. I've been talking about the indictment of not Comer, but Comey, because if you understood the fact that James Comey in the last Democratic administration had Arctic frost and secret FBI investigations into Trump over the past 10 years, did you know they were secretly investigating Trump for 10 years? So I am not surprised that Trump was cleared of all charges with Epstein, because if the Democrats with James Comey and all of the Obama Clinton mafias could not get any dirt on Trump, we would know about it. Remember, Obama started the first investigation into the Trump campaign back in 2016. Can we have an honest talk this morning? How long has Donald Trump been investigated by the FBI? Before we say Donald Trump did this or that, so remember, Obama did the first investigation. This is why James Comey is being indicted. Now remember, Obama, on a camp, this is where the whole thing about Stormy Daniels came from, because all they got out of those investigations was Stormy Daniels. That's all they got. Obama started the first investigation into Trump's campaign, remember? And then it continued into the Biden administration, where James Comey, when you had the Hillary Clinton server, and then it continued into Arctic frost. That was an illegal investigation by the FBI whistleblower who just released that information, where they subpoenaed Donald Trump and the vice president's cell phones. So they illegally had Donald Trump. Remember the FISA court? They had Donald Trump's cell phone and his vice president's cell phone, but Donald Trump didn't know. I bring this up to say to you, if there was dirt to find, this is a mathematical question that we're having this morning. If there was dirt to find on Trump, do you know they would have brought it out? Because that's how bad they did not want Trump to win. They have been investigating Trump for 10 years. And today, can we get a MAGA salute? Trump news, Trump news, Trump news, giving Democrats the boo-hoo-hoo blues, giving Democrats, we came through today. James Comer cleared Trump of all charges. Double tap, hit the like button. Double tap, hit the like button. Yes, double tap, hit the like button. Spaced out. You keep making comments like that, you are letting everybody know that you are actually spaced out. if he lives, if he's alive, 2020, he can't even run for president. That's the best comment. I might have to highlight that comment because it ain't even no presidential election in 2026. That's the Democrats for you. Thank you, spaced out. That's the Democrats for you, boy. Biden 2026. But you never know because Cuomo is running for mayor of New York. Now check this out. I haven't really talked about the mayoral campaign in New York because the Zondani and the Mondanis and all that shit, I don't care about that. You know what I find that's really scary about the Democrats? You know what's terrifying that people ignore? They want to say Trump is this and Trump is that. We're going to get into the Epstein files. But who's the real pervert? They don't have nothing on Trump, but who's a real pervert? The ex-governor of New York. Remember the ex-governor of New York? Remember, he didn't get prosecuted like Diddy. Ain't that funny? The SDNY didn't prosecute the ex-governor of New York. Do you guys remember the story of the ex-governor of New York? And all of those photos with Biden hugging girls and Biden kissing girls, where they had similar photos of the ex-governor of New York, Cuomo, hugging girls, kissing girls, pinching their cheek, and they made him step down. Nobody made Biden step down. Remember that. Nobody made Biden step down. Remember, you don't have no pictures of Trump hugging girls and kissing girls and pinching girls. No. I'm keeping it a buck. The ex-governor, because Trump got cleared and he's not a creep, but the ex-governor of New York is a creep, on camera being creep. He's so creepy that they threatened him with the prosecution if he did not step down from being governor. Do you guys remember how the current governor became governor? She wasn't elected. No, Cuomo stepped down in fear of prosecution. They said, Cuomo, if you step down, we won't prosecute you. Does anybody remember that? So wait a minute. Cuomo was so much of a creep that he couldn't be governor, but he can be mayor. Democrats, thank you. I love it. I can't. Y'all make it so easy for me. Ooh, uppercut. Democrats, come on, Democrats, come on. So Cuomo can't be governor, right? Cuomo has to step down for being governor because he's a creep, right? That's the truth. That's the facts. Just the facts, ma'am. He had to step down for being governor in fear of a prosecution, but we forget that so soon on the left. On the left, it's like the uncle. Like you just kept the uncle in the house, so now Cuomo, the creepy guy who had to step down for being a creep, can be mayor of New York. That's who you want for mayor. You don't want Zondani. You want the creep. I just wanted to I want to point out the hypocrisy. The hypocrisy of the Democrats. Hypocrisy. You're hypocrite. The hypocritical hypocrite. Democrats are hypocrite. Hypocrite. Yes, baby. Slam dunk. Coffin nail. Tell your mama who told you. Woo! Come on, man. Yes, baby. Representative James Comer has officially cleared President Trump of any involvement in child trafficking or connections to Jeffrey Epstein. He instead pointed to Bill Clinton as the one who maintained closer ties with Epstein. I said the Democrats didn't want this. I said the Democrats. See, the only reason the Democrats was getting you to argue for the Epstein files is because they did not have the House, they did not have the Senate, they had no power politically. So they wanted to talk about the Epstein files until it became evident that the truth would come out, and now you don't hear the Democrats talking about the Epstein files anymore. Why? Because Jeffrey Epstein was a Democrat. Jeffrey Epstein was left-leaning. He had stronger community ties to the left. What did Jeffrey Epstein say in the interview that we showed? He said, I am pro Time's Up. Does anybody remember Time's Up? Time's Up is the precursor to Me Too. Jeffrey Epstein donated money to Time's Up, and to Me Too, and to Democratic politicians. I said this. We already knew Jeffrey Epstein is not a Republican. Republicans, Christian conservatives like Charlie Kirk, rest in peace, never hung out on Jeffrey Epstein's island. No, the Democrats, the ones who like to party, the Democrats who like to spend money, go to fashion shows. You remember AOC at the Met Gala? See, those were Jeffrey Epstein's friends. Today, Donald Trump was cleared. Donald Trump was cleared. You see that? Thank you, Hector. MAGA, mega, MAGA. Rest in peace, Charlie. MAGA. Today is a mega, MAGA Tuesday. Today is a add a Q&A sticker like me. Try it. Oh, no, I don't like that. No, we're not doing that. But let's keep going. Let's read some more details about a recent claim, October 21st, October 21st, my bad. October 21st, House Oversight Committee Chairman James Comer, representative of Kentucky, reportedly stated that evidence from his committee review clears former President Donald Trump of any significant ties to Jeffrey Epstein. These claims stem from an interview with Alex Acosta, Trump former labor secretary who oversaw Epstein's controversial 2008 plea deal as U.S. attorney in Florida, according to insiders. Comer cited Acosta's testimony and partial file reviews as showing no incriminating connections, despite acknowledging that the full case they will continue to investigate. The statement appears aimed at countering ongoing speculation about Trump's name appearing in unsealed Epstein documents earlier this year. Come on, James Comer, give us the facts, man. Basis. The details from Comer relies on Acosta's account. So remember we said we want to interview certain people in this because Acosta was the one who gave him the sweetheart deal in 2008. And remember, I said Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton allowed him to go home early, right? The Democrats are intricately tied to Jeffrey Epstein. Acosta gave him a sweetheart deal. Acosta said he gave him a sweetheart deal because he was told to, because he was an FBI informant. See, I got the facts on this. I've been talking about this. I know a lot of trolls in the chat. Y'all forgot what happened. Don't forget what happened. Let me remind you. Yeah, Acosta gave him a sweetheart deal because he was told by the feds, the Democrats who were running the feds, the Democrats who were running the administration, and he was a Fed, so he backed off, gave him a sweetheart deal. Then Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton take power, and then they give him 9 months early release. Jeffrey Epstein wasn't even required to go to prison all day long. He was able to leave. Now, the thing also I would like to point out is that not only did Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton allow Jeffrey Epstein to leave early, 9 months early, but they gave him back the plane. You guys got to understand that after Jeffrey Epstein conviction, he went to go free. Under Barack Obama 8-year administration, Jeffrey Epstein was allowed to be a playboy again. After being convicted of trafficking and trafficking children, Jeffrey Epstein got his private plane. Jeffrey Epstein got access to a private island. Now, think about this. I thought you had to be registered as a sex offender if you do something like that. Why would Barack Obama allow Jeffrey Epstein to have his private plane, fly all over the world? Why would the Barack Obama administration allow him to have access to the private island? So while the Democrats were in power, Jeffrey Epstein was able to go free and do whatever he wanted to do as if he never was convicted. Like typically when you get convicted of such a crime, you have to be on probation, you have to be registered. They take away certain rights from you. No, Jeffrey Epstein never spent time in jail. He got out early, and when he got out, it was like he never got arrested. He got to fly on his private jet. He got to go to his private island. He got to go right back to his high-profile playboy life, which allowed him to do the things that he did under the Obamas. He was not prosecuted again until Trump took office. This relies on Acosta's account, which described Trump as having banned Epstein from Mar-a-Lago. Remember, Trump banned Epstein from Mar-a-Lago after an alleged incident involving an underage girl, per Acosta's 2019 statements. Comer emphasized that this as evidence of deliberate break in association around 2004 and 2007. That's what everybody knows. Covers. Comer admitted The review is incomplete as some files are sealed and under litigation. He called for a full transparency, but framed the available evidence as exonerating. Trump exonerated. Trump clear. So what the Democrats have, the Democrats don't have nothing. That's why they're shutting down the government over Affordable Care Act subsidies. You would think they would be talking about Epstein right now, but they're not. You need to understand what's going on right now with your government, with the Democrats, and what is behind this government shutdown. I want to talk to you. We had 21 days of a government shutdown. I'm going to go more into detail to that. Let's get back to this Jeffrey Epstein. This comes amid renewed scrutiny of Epstein's network post-2024 election with Democrats. Jeffrey Epstein's network with Democrats, pushing for broader declassification. Comer's probe contrasts his prior Biden family investigation, which yielded he has a Biden investigation associated with Epstein. Let's keep going. Users background past support voted against Trump. So people are saying Comer is on Trump's side, but check this out. Comer voted against Trump's 2021 impeachment post January 6th, arguing it would divide America further. He also backed Trump 2017 tax cuts and co-sponsored hemp legislation signed by Trump in 2028. Trump is the greatest president ever. Ethics stance. In 2024, Comer co-authored a bipartisan ethics bill with Representative Katie Porter, Democrat of California, working across the aisle. Republican working with a Democrat. That's how you do true politics. Democrats, that's how you open up the government. Republicans working with Democrats. Mandated financial disclosures for presidents, potentially applying to Trump. Did you hear this? So people saying Comer is co-opted by Trump. Listen to this. Comer co-authored a bipartisan ethics bill with Representative Katie Porter from California, a Democrat from California. The bill mandated that presidents disclose potentially applying to Trump, but downplayed concerns over Trump's post-presidency criticism. Labeled as a conspiracy theorist, a Trump sycophant by Democrats, unsubstantiated Biden claims. For this, his probes to Trump polling boost later denied. The Epstein-related statement fits Comer's pattern of selective oversight, aggressive on Democrats, protective of Trump. No formal committee report has been released yet, so expect follow-ups as files trickle out. If you're okay, do you guys see what we're talking about today? Shout out to Comer, man. Shout out to Comer. I got a video here. I ain't even listened to it. Hopefully it's the right video.
Reporting survivor testimony and official documents.
Let's take a look at him. Right now. I want to see what the Democrats gonna do now. What the Democrats going. You already shut down the government, and this is the thing about the Democrats with the government shutdown. That was their last clip. The Democrats just emptied the clip, and you got a long time to go. It's not even 2026 yet. You know what I'm saying? You got a whole end of the year, and then 2026, and you don't got nothing left in your clip. And the Republicans are still in control of the House, the Senate, and the president. Come on, man, Democrats, and y'all shutting down the government, man. You can't keep the government shut down for a year. The Democrats.
Let's be clear. Democrats don't care about transparency or accountability in this matter.
No, they don't.
The evidence we've gathered does not implicate President Trump in any way.
All right.
Public reporting, survivor testimony, and official documents show that Bill Clinton had far closer ties to Epstein.
Come on, MAGA! Come on, MAGA! Come on! Hey, that MAGA! Hey, that MAGA! Hey, that... Come on, MAGA, baby! Woo! And it's coming. It's coming. All of Bill Clinton. And we subpoenaed Bill Clinton. We subpoenaed Hillary Clinton. And James Comey is already indicted. Do y'all remember when I read the list of people who got subpoenaed by this House subcommittee? This subcommittee has Democrats and Republicans. The American people cried out for releasing the Jeffrey Epstein file. Sticks and stones, you said release the Epstein file. So guess what the House committee did? They subpoenaed Hillary Clinton. They subpoenaed Joe Biden. They subpoenaed Bill Clinton. Yeah, it's embarrassing. Let's play it again. It's so good. MAGA! Oh my God. Don't get mad at me. This is the truth, baby.
Let's be clear. Democrats don't care about transparency or accountability in this matter. The evidence we've gathered does not implicate President Trump in any way.
What?
Public reporting, survivor testimony, and official documents show that Bill Clinton had far closer ties to Epstein.
Come on, baby.
Let's be clear.
Come on, baby. Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton. Don't you love Comer? Shout out to Comer. Shout out to Comer. Bill Clinton. I said it. We predicted it on this channel. Perfect Timing Podcast. Top of the mid-morning from an OG perspective. I'm the first one to break this news. Nobody else is talking about this. This is hot off the presses. President Trump cleared of everything, exonerated. And not only that, Bill Clinton is implicated. Not only is Trump cleared and exonerated based on witness testimony, not on conjecture, not on left-wing Democratic trolls in my chat, based on real testimony from victims, real testimony, real evidence has exonerated Trump. No, not conjecture, real testimony. He looked at Acosta's testimony. He looked at the victim's testimony. He looked at the evidence, the actual mathematics of it. And this is the part we always knew when they dug deeper. They didn't find nothing on Trump, but they did find peekaboo, Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton. Are we surprised? We not surprised Bill Clinton was hanging out with Jeffrey Epstein. Bill Clinton, the person who cheated on his wife in the Oval Office of the White House. Can we talk about it? Bill Clinton, your king. No kings, how about a king? No king, how about a king? No king for MAGA. How about you just say no king for MAGA? Because you got many kings. You got a lot of kings. Joe Biden been in office over 50,000 fucking years. And Bill Clinton cheated on his wife in the White House that we paid for. What kind of man cheats on his wife in the White House as president with a younger woman, a young girl? We turned out that girl was in her early 20s, could have been his daughter, but he gets away with murder. You want to point at Trump. Bill Clinton cheated on his wife. She's in the next room. He's a married man. He's in there cheating. Monica said they did it multiple times. Monica Lewinsky kept the dress. Monica Lewinsky kept the evidence. She said that was not the first and only time. So Bill Clinton, multiple times in the White House, a public servant being paid by the American people, chose by the American people, in the house that the American people paid, he chose to cheat on his wife, and then he lied about it. Can you put in the chat, after Bill Clinton did this, he lied. Do you know he lied? And the only reason that we know it's a fact is because Monica Lewinsky kept the dress, and it was gross. She kept the dress with a boatload of semen, Bill Clinton's semen, because he's a creep. He's a real creep. We don't just have evidence and facts that he did it, but he's the type of guy that just put semen on all over that little girl. That's your king, huh? I'm not surprised that he has ties to Jeffrey Epstein because he likes young girls. He likes young girls so much that he would risk being the president. He would risk his own marriage. Can we be honest? I said Trump cheated, right? You say Trump cheated. This man slept with the younger woman in the White House while he was at work. Can you do that, brother? Can you do that? First man, can you cheat? Can you go sleep with someone while you're at work? You probably would get fired, brother. Can you go take a break and go have sex on your clock with the married woman? Come on, brother. Don't even try to say it. Don't even say it. Bill Clinton is a creep. There's many levels of a creep. And she kept the dress. And we all saw a huge semen stain. Can we just be honest? How big was that semen stain on that dress? How much semen was on that dress? Hello? This is who Bill Clinton is. He is a freaky boy, not Diddy. Bill Clinton is a freaky boy. He in there in the White House, and he was on the phone. Monica Lewinsky said he's on the phone smoking a cigar. Did you guys, I'm gonna give you all the creepy details. Let's have a talk because you don't have any details like this about Trump. You don't have a story like this about Trump. You don't. You have Stormy Daniels, but that's not proven as being a fact, right? You don't have any creepy, seedy details. And we're not talking about the women in the Playboy magazine. Now, remember, Bill Clinton had multiple, what's the word, you guys? Help me out. What's the word in the chat? Bill Clinton had multiple, what are those women that you have on the side of your wife? Mistresses. Remember, Bill Clinton has so many mistresses. Playboy did a special episode and they were gorgeous. They all were beautiful blonde hair white women with big old asses. And Playboy did a special showing all the women they posed nude that Bill Clinton slept with. Do you hear me? Bill Clinton has so many mistresses that Playboy was able to do an issue with all of the people Bill Clinton slept with that wasn't Hillary. I know because I was a teenager and I had that Playboy magazine. Yes, I did. Don't forget about the black woman he knocked up. Google. Bill Clinton didn't discriminate. He is a freak boy. Bill Clinton didn't discriminate. He's a freak boy. So it's some new people coming in. Let's play the video again. For everybody new coming in, we're talking about Trump being exonerated from the House Oversight Committee in the Epstein files. We're talking about Trump being exonerated by the House Oversight Committee in the Epstein files, pointing to Bill Clinton. And we said that all along. I said on record, Epstein said, I am pro time's up. You know what that told me? Because I pay attention to politics. A lot of people don't remember time's up. And that time's up was a precursor to Me Too. Liberal left-wing policies, and Jeffrey Epstein was in on them at the beginning. He was closely tied with the DNC. Let me show you this again. Let's take a look at this again, just to get the facts, man.
Let's be clear. Democrats don't care about transparency or accountability in this matter.
No, they don't.
The evidence we've gathered does not implicate President Trump in any way. Public reporting, survivor testimony, and official documents show that Bill Clinton had far closer ties to Epstein.
Let's listen to this again. Public reporting, official documents. This is not conjecture. Listen.
And official documents show that Bill Clinton had far closer ties in any way. Public reporting, survivor testimony, and official documents.
Public reporting, survival testimony, and official documents. This is not just a black YouTuber yelling at the screen. Somebody called me Uncle Ruckus earlier.
Trump in any way. Public reporting, survivor testimony, and official documents show that Bill Clinton had far closer ties to Epstein.
Do you guys hear that? Let's play it again. Donald Trump didn't have nothing to do with it.
We've gathered does not implicate President Trump in any way. Public reporting, survivor testimony, and official documents show that Bill Clinton had far closer ties to Epstein.
This is just a fact, you guys. Well, y'all ain't gonna tell me y'all ain't gonna tell me I was on mute. The House Oversight Committee is doing their job. Representative James Comer of Kentucky, and he worked bipartisan across the aisle with Democrats. Shout out to Representative James Comer from Kentucky and the House Oversight Committee doing their. Jasmine Crockett ain't doing nothing. AOC ain't doing nothing. The Republicans out here, we passed 48 nominees in one day in the Senate by changing the supermajority rules. We already passed the budget. The House, you see Mike Johnson in the back. I love the way Mike is in the back because we already passed the budget. I like the way Mike is in the back because we already passed the budget. Oh, come on, man. They always do this to me. Come on, man. Come on, man. Don't do that to me. There we go. There we go. Look at Mike in the back.
Let's be clear. Democrats don't care about transparency or accountability in this matter.
No, they don't. Democrats don't care about transparency. Look at Mike in the back. Mike already passed the budget.
The evidence we've gathered does not implicate President Trump in any way. Public reporting, survivor testimony, and official documents show that Bill Clinton had far closer ties to Epstein.
Bill Clinton had far closer ties to Epstein. These are the facts, man. Bill Clinton had far closer ties to Epstein. Thank you, Representative James Comer. Now we are at 21 days of a government shutdown. Let me see what else. Virginia Griffith worked at Mar-a-Lago. That's all, folks. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Times played. Let's keep going. I don't care who's on the Epstein client list. Whoever hurts children must face punishment. Release the Epstein file. Look at Bill Clinton, man. That's a creepy boy. Bill Clinton is a creepy boy, man. I want to release the Epstein files because I want America to see. I mean, are you surprised what Bill Clinton would do? I'm not surprised what Bill Clinton would do after everything I know that Bill Clinton actually did. Now, think about this. Hillary Clinton stayed married to this man. Like, imagine that. Hillary Clinton stayed married to this man and ran for president as a Clinton. It's just, I don't understand when we talk about Trump. Trump only been president 6 months this time, you guys. Trump was president 4 years, and then Biden took office. So far, Trump has only been president 6 months. Do you guys know that? He ain't been president long enough to be the reason for anything wrong in your life. Trump is not the cause for inflation. Trump is not the cause for immigration. Trump is not the cause for the wars across the nation. He only been president 6 months and he already got the hostages back home, and we talking about peace with Putin. Trump only been president 6 months. We already collected $200 billion in tariff revenue. Do you understand what I'm saying? In 6 months, we got 48 nominees passed. In 6 months, we got the big, beautiful bill passed. Do y'all know what the big, beautiful bill is? The largest legislation in the past 10 years, the largest tax cut you've seen since Reagan. Trump has done all of this in 6 months. Do you guys realize what the reality of the facts are on the ground? For people protesting, Trump has only been president 6 months. He's not a king. He's going to leave. He's a billionaire. He has a Playboy wife and an 18-year-old son. He doesn't want to be in office like Biden 30 years. See, Biden is not a billionaire. The Clintons were trying to get money. Biden has been in the White House and been in the Capitol Hill for over 30, 40 years. That's just a fact. Nancy Pelosi been up there 30 years. That's just a fact. Dianne Feinstein died in office. That's just a fact. Bill Clinton had sex with Monica Lewinsky in the White House and ejaculated semen on her dress. These are facts of the Democrats. And I don't understand why you guys want to ignore who your party really is. So after Bill Clinton does this disgusting thing, Hillary Clinton stays his wife and tries to be president as a Clinton. And she's surprised when Americans are disgusted. White women did not vote for Hillary overwhelmingly because white women did not respect Hillary Clinton for staying married to Bill Clinton. So now we have a mayoral race in New York. And you have the former governor of New York running for mayor of the city of New York. You know, New York, New York, New York, New York. So Governor Cuomo got to step down from being governor because he was a creep like Bill Clinton. Can I say it one more time? I said Governor Cuomo had to step down from being governor because he was a creep like Bill Clinton. I'm going to bring it up on the AI. Let's just bring it up on the AI. Let's give me details on Cuomo's stepping down. Give me details on Cuomo stepping down as NY governor. Can we get this? Can we get this out? Because what I don't like about the Democrats is the hypocrisy that Governor Cuomo had to step down for being a creep, but he's okay to run for mayor. Diddy is in prison. R. Kelly is in prison. Black men go to jail for sexual assault. Black man, Diddy is a billionaire. He got found innocent of the RICO. All he did was a John. They want to give him 5 years and take all of his money. Well, Cuomo, they said Cuomo can go home. Cuomo, go homo. That's what they said. Cuomo gets to go home if he steps down. Let me read the details. Andrew Cuomo, I want to talk about his tenure begun strong approval rate, particularly ended abruptly in disgrace amid cascade of scandals, most notably sexual harassment allegations. Andrew Cuomo, the son of former three-time New York Governor Mario Cuomo, served as the 56th governor of New York from 2011 to 2021, almost 10 years, almost a decade, you guys. His tenure began with a strong approval rating, particularly for economic reforms and infrastructure projects like the new LaGuardia Airport Terminal. However, it ended abruptly in disgrace amid a cascade of scandals, most notably sexual harassment allegations. Let's go into the details. Early career, he Cuomo, a New York attorney. I didn't know that. He was attorney general from 2007 to 2010 before winning the governorship in 2010 as a Democrat. He was reelected in 2014 and 2018, 3 terms as a governor, often praised for his fiscal conservatism and handling of crises like Superstorm Sandy in 2012. COVID-19 was the peak. In early 2020, Cuomo became a national figure for his daily briefings during the pandemic, earning Emmy awards for his communications. I didn't know that. Wow, man, these politicians ain't shit. His approval rating soared to 87% in New York. However, scrutiny grew over nursing home death, undercounts, and ventilator shortages. Do you guys remember that? Sexual harassment scandal. The downfall accelerated in late 2020. Cuomo got to be too powerful. I think they needed to take him down. Listen to this. In early 2021, when multiple women accused Cuomo of inappropriate behavior, he's running for mayor of New York. Just listen to this. He's running for mayor of New York, and I think a lot of you forgot it because they keep talking about Zandani and Momani and all this Israel and Jews and all this shit. But what about real American issues? This is a creep running for mayor of New York. Listen to this. The downfall accelerated in late 2020 and early 2021 when multiple women accused Cuomo of inappropriate behavior. We saw it on the video, him kissing girls, pinching their cheek, hugging girls, remember? Including unwanted advances, groping, and creating a toxic work environment. We saw it on video. Key accusers included Lindsey Bolin, former aide. In December 2020, she publicly alleged Cuomo subjected her to pervasive harassment, including asking her to play strip poker and forcibly kissing her, a creep. This is the guy running for governor. This is why we're having this talk, because the Democratic trolls are hyper-focused on Trump, but they don't never focus on your real Democratic Party, the people you keep in power and the people you empower, like James Comey, like Bill Clinton, like Joe Biden, like Hunter Biden and Cuomo. So I know you want to troll me. You can troll me, but I'm going to give out these facts because there are some American people who want to know about the real get down in America. Charlotte Bennett, former aide, in June 2021, she claimed Cuomo asked an intrusive question about her sex life and suggested that she could be intimate if she were interested. This man is 50, 60 years old. On top of that, remember, these are young women and Cuomo is the governor. This is the definition behind Me Too. When you have a powerful person with a young person who works for them, the person could be scared they might get fired. Here come the governor with his pee-pee out trying to get some coochie from the young white girl. Okay, other women. By summer 2021, at least 11 women, many current or former staffers, had come for 11 women. Can we just be honest? Trump don't have this. Trump, MAGA, mega, MAGA. I love Trump. Trump is the greatest president. Trump been working every day. Trump got a beautiful Playboy wife. Trump is in Mar-a-Lago playing golf. Trump don't have 11 bitches. Trump don't have 11 bitches claiming that he been grabbing and playing coochie coo. Trump was not playing coochie coo. Now, Bill Clinton was having sex in the White House. Bill Clinton got a Playboy magazine of all the bitches he fucked. Now, Cuomo got 11 bitches trying to sue him. Okay, you name me Trump's 11 bitches, and then we can talk about it because that'll be a great story. I do media. Stone Dragon, if you got 11 bitches, please tell me the Trump 11 bitches because you're going to make me 1 million subscribers if you got 11 bitches that claim Trump did something to him because me and you both is going to be rich and famous. Bring them hoes. Okay? By 2021, at least 11 women, many current and former staffers, had come forward with claims ranging from lewd comments to physical comment, like groping at the executive mansion, just like Bill Clinton, right? Cuomo's office initially denied allegations, calling simply false, but the flood of accusations amplified by Me Too momentum ended his support. Now remember, Jeffrey Epstein was an early supporter of Time's Up. I'm going to say it again. Jeffrey Epstein was an early supporter of Time's Up. Time's Up was the precursor to Me Too. Come on, ain't nobody giving you this information. Okay, in March 2021, New York Attorney General Letta James. Do you know who Letta James? Oh, this is so sweet. This is so sweet. Do you know this is the sweetest Tuesday? This is the sweetest Tuesday. It was the sweetest love I ever known. It was sweet like a kiss on the collarbone. Latia James getting prosecuted. Who else? Adam Schiff getting prosecuted. Who else? James Comey getting prosecuted. How you doing out there, MAGA? How you doing out there, MAGA? I'm doing great. How you doing out there, MAGA? See, they don't like the facts. Can I just tell you about the facts? I just want to give you the facts. How you doing out there, MAGA? In March 2021, New York Attorney General Latia James. Do you know who that is? I think you do because I told you SDNY, she getting prosecuted by Pam Bondi. She getting prosecuted by Pam Bondi. Woo! I love my channel. I love my audience because I've been doing my job. If you're a channel member and you watch my audience, then you know, hey, perfect, you're doing a good job. You've been educating your audience. You're not just up here talking shit. You've been educating your audience so they know who Latia James is. They know why she's being prosecuted. They know she heads up the SDNY. That's where Puffy got prosecuted. Did you guys know that? Okay, let's keep going. New York because it matters because Cuomo is running for mayor. And Latia James just put Diddy in jail, but she didn't prosecute Cuomo. Do you hear what I'm saying? Latia James just put Diddy in prison, but she didn't prosecute Cuomo. Let's keep going. She launched an independent probe led by former federal prosecutor Barbara D. Underwood. So they led an independent probe. Now listen to this. The governor was investigated by Latia James, just like Diddy. The July 2021 report released August 3rd was damning. It substantiated harassment claims from 11 women, describing Cuomo's conduct as a pattern of abhorrent misbehavior. It also criticized Cuomo's team for retaliating against accusers. Didn't Diddy get in trouble for retaliating against Cassie? What? And Cuomo wasn't prosecuted and Cuomo didn't go to jail. In fact, Cuomo was running for mayor of New York. That's why I'm bringing this up. Can we keep going and cook? Can we cook these Democrats? I am cooking Democrats today. It also criticized Cuomo's team for retaliating against accusers for fostering a toxic culture. James called it sad chapter, but a step toward justice. Political pressure and resignation, a call to resign. Pressure mounted rapidly. President Joe Biden, a longtime ally, urged Cuomo to step down on August 3rd. New York Democrats, including Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer and nearly the entire congressional delegation, echoed this. Even NYC Mayor Bill de Blasio, a frequent rival, support. Impeachment threat. The state assembly launched an impeachment inquiry on August 9th with leaders vowing to act quickly. Announcement on August 10th. Cuomo addressed the state from his Manhattan office, denying the most serious claims, but acknowledged he may have crossed lines. He acknowledged he was a creep. In changing culture context, he framed his exit as a way to avoid distractions amid ongoing COVID recovery. The best way I can help is to step aside and let the government back to government. Woo! August 10th, he stepped down and he admitted he was wrong and he apologized. That's your Democratic king. That's your king. You said no kings this weekend, right? You said no kings, but you're going to vote for Cuomo. You said no kings, but Cuomo didn't go to jail. You said Epstein files, Epstein list, but Cuomo gets to be mayor after doing the same creepy shit. Explain it, Democrats. Explain it to me. Since you're so concerned about Epstein and files, why is Cuomo running for mayor of New York? You want a guy who's, I don't, forget it. Aftermath and succession, Kathy Hochul takes over. Lieutenant Governor Kathy, it was a coup. It was a coup. They wanted a woman to be governor of New York. It was a coup. She was sworn in the New York 57 governor on August 24th, becoming the state's first female governor. So New York got a female governor for the first time, but she wasn't elected. Did you know that? Did you know that? She won an election in 2022. So Cuomo faced no criminal charges for the harassment probe. So Letitia James spent your taxpayer dollars investigating Cuomo. Letitia James, Attorney General, head of SDNY, put out a report that was damning and said Cuomo acted badly, but he wasn't charged. Diddy had to be charged, though. Diddy went to jail. So listen to this. Cuomo faced no criminal charges for the harassment probe, but settled a civil suit with Britney and for undisclosed amount in 2022. He was barred from running for office again by State Ethics Commission in 2022 for misleading investigators. Post-resignation, Cuomo explored a comeback, including a potential NYC mayoral run in 2025, but polls show low viability among ongoing scrutiny. So he gets to come back and run for mayor. That is your political party. That is your Democratic political party. MAGA, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So why are you worried about Trump? Why don't you go fix your own backyard, Democrats? Why are you worried about Trump? How about you go fix your own rump? Huh? Somebody said, did he do it? Diddy coming home, man. Trump going to exonerate him. Diddy coming home, man. Diddy coming home, baby. Let's talk about this government shutdown. Y'all already talk about this government shutdown because this government shutdown is about to affect the holiday season. They said they have funded the government to 10/15, and as of November 1st, they don't got no more money. Let's talk about it, you guys. Thank you for the blessings, man. Cost of living high as hell. Yes, it is, man. Sorry for the bad printing. Make America native again. You know, I actually like that, man. But we're all native because we're all Americans. It's only one America, brother. It's only one America, brother. I wish everybody understood it's only one America. The America is for me and for you. This land is your land. This land is my land. It's only one America, brother. It's only one America, brother. And if we make it great, it's great for all Americans, brother. It's only one America. It's the greatest country in the world. And the goal of the MAGA movement is to make the entire America great for everybody. People in Southside Chicago, people in East St. Louis, people in East Oakland. It's make America great. One America for everybody, brother. One America for everybody, brother. It's only one America. I know they want to separate us. The Democrats love to say black and white and gay and brown and Democrat and liberal and left and Antifa. It's all these fractions, but guess what? We all live in this one America. I don't know why the Democrats do it. I don't know why the Democrats do it. I don't know why they lie to people. I don't know why they seek to separate people. But the fact of the matter is, it doesn't matter your race, color, or creed. It's in the document. That's why it's the greatest country in the world. It's in every song about America. It doesn't matter your race, color, or creed. This is the greatest country, and it's all of ours. We share it. We love it. We love it, and we die for it. This is America. The red, the white, and the blue. You see the red, the white, and the blue? Let's read about this government shutdown, because as we talk about how great this country is, David Swift, that's a great comment. Follow the money. Let's talk about this government shutdown. Hannibal said, Trump said he has no chance to make it in heaven. So he wants to end the wars in the Ukraine, and he wants to end how many people he said were dying every day? Trump said a lot of people are dying in the Ukraine. He wants to stop the dying, and he hopes he can get into heaven if he can stop the dying. And I want to go to heaven too, so I'm supporting my president. And guess what else? A lot of black men who voted for Trump, we want fathers back. We want fathers back in the house. We want fathers and families. That's why we voted for Trump. I'm not surprised about Project 2025. I know about the Heritage Foundation. I want fathers back in the home. I want fathers and family back in the front. I want God and country back in the front. That's why I voted for Trump. Let's talk about this government shutdown. The U.S. shutdown hits 21 days as Democrats block funding over ACA subsidies. Remember, I told you, the U.S. government shutdown has entered its 21st day after Senate Democrats blocked a Republican funding bill for the 11th time. Everybody that out there not getting paid, you need to understand the facts of the matter. The Democrats blocked the bill 11 times. Last time I told you about this, they had blocked the bill 8 times. So let's talk about it right now. We shifting gears. We done with Patriot. We done with Epstein. We done with that. We talking about kitchen table politics now. 21 days, people have not been paid, and they're wondering how long they're going to go without being paid. Air traffic controller Stephen A. Smith walked off the stage with the Cuomo baby. Remember, Cuomo was heading that, the Cuomo cousin, brother, whatever his name, he's a Cuomo too. He's a Cuomo, there's a Cuomo. Wouldn't you want to be a Cuomo too? So Stephen A. Smith walks off the stage because the air traffic controller has to work Uber at night because he's furloughed. But I mean, he has to go to work, but he's not getting paid because the air traffic controller is a necessary job, so he can't quit. He has to go to work, but he's just not getting paid. This is the reality on the ground. This is what's going on in America right now. Kitchen table politics, 21 days. The longest shutdown was under Trump, under 35 days. After I read this, we're going to Google more details about this shutdown because Democrats did this last time. The Democrats did this last time in the Trump presidency. And to people right now, I don't know if people follow politics. It's not your job. I'm the host, right? So anybody listening and you want to know and you work for the federal government or your dad or your uncle, 35 days. We're at day 21. Democrats, they did it last time for 35 days, which means that you would almost miss 2 months worth of pay during the holiday season. Thanksgiving and Christmas will be gone. 35 days was the longest shutdown last time Trump was president. We're at 21 days. The U.S. government shutdown has entered its 21st day after Senate Democrats blocked Republican funding bill for the 11th time, insisting on extending Affordable Care Act premium tax cuts expiring at the year's end that aid 24 million enrollees. Republicans, including House Senator Mike Johnson and Senate Minority Leader John Thune, accused Democrats of a political stunt. I do too. Halting services for troops, veterans, and 42 million SNAP recipients. So I'm the one who told you the EBT is not going to be paid out November 1st. Did you hear that right here? If you are on SNAP food stamps, and they're talking about cash aid running out. Let me read that again, okay? Mike Johnson and John Thune accused Democrats of a political stunt, halting services for troops, veterans, and 42 million SNAP recipients, with federal workers unpaid and air traffic controllers taking side jobs. That's what I just told you about. Polls indicate divided blame, with President Trump's approval rating rising amid the impasse as impacts threaten holiday food aid. Didn't I just say that? Holiday food aid and healthcare affordability amid a middle-class family crisis. Day 21, middle-class family crisis, and the Democrats vote no for the 11th time because they want to extend Affordable Care Act subsidies to people who are not citizens. Do you hear what I'm saying? They want our emergency. Why would you not come here? If you're an immigrant, why would you not come here if you're going to get free health care? You're going to get free food. You're going to get free lodging. Why would you not come to America? The problem is we can't afford it. See, I know a lot of people want to give away all these free things, but someone has to pay for it. Yeah, Trump gave Argentina our biggest soybean competition, $40 billion, and gave them our biggest soybean customer in China. Farmers are pissed. The Argentina shit is deeper than that, bro. The Argentina shit is deeper than that. You know, I'm a brother. I don't even want to talk about just because I voted for Trump don't mean I love everything. Question is this worth it? Is this worth it from a pragmatic liberal Democrat? Jon Stewart is asking Bernie Sanders, who is not pragmatic, you guys have chosen this fight. You didn't shut down the government over the big, beautiful bill. And people are watching, paying attention. But you chose this fight. You're shutting down the government over ACA subsidies. And people are watching. You guys understand the conversation. Jon Stewart is saying, is it worth, why, this is what I've been saying. This is what I've been saying to black Democrats too. Jon Stewart is asking Bernie Sanders, is this fight worth it? Because you're fighting to save subsidies. So do you guys understand what a subsidy is? So what he's saying, the Republicans don't want to subsidize billionaire insurance companies who don't need the money. They don't need your tax money. The Democrats are fighting so that we can subsidize healthcare, meaning give insurance companies taxpayer money. $1 billion insurance, they don't need the money, right? They don't need government subsidies. These are $1 billion companies. So Jon Stewart is asking Bernie Sanders, is it the right fight? Is this the right fight? When they just going to take $800 billion and do whatever they do with the money. The money that you guys are fighting for is $800. They're not fighting for money for the American people, right? They're fighting for $800 billion in subsidies to billion-dollar insurance companies. So Jon Stewart asked a very good question. You shut down the government. American people are hurting. American people are in pain. Is this the right fight? Is this a good fight? Is this the good fight? How does this benefit American people? Bernie Sanders had trouble answering. That's why they look bad in the town hall. That's why they look bad in the town hall. That's just the fact of the matter.
Not complicated. A couple of weeks ago, we're going to be shut down a while.
Yeah.
And look,
we're going to be shut down a while. I told you, anybody watching, if you want to know about the government shutdown, we had 21 days of a shutdown. The longest shutdown was 35 days under President Trump. I believe the Democrats are prepared to push it to 35 days. How many people in the chat want to make a guess? Can we get a poll going right now? How many days you think the government going to be shut down? After I've shared with you these truths about the fact that we're in day 21 and it was a 35-day shutdown in the last Trump administration. So giving those facts, given the mathematics, how many days do you think the government will be shut down? This ain't even like a left or a right type of thing. This ain't Democrat, this ain't Republican. This is just based on the information that I've provided to you today, knowing that we're in day 21, knowing the facts on the ground. Ken said 33 days. Knowing 35 days last time, how many days do you believe the government will be shut down? And then remember about the federal employees who will basically lose out on 2 months' salary during the holiday season. 1 million to anyone who can name an economically successful Republican president in their lifetime. Answer, there hasn't been one. How about all of the millionaire Democrats, Urban Wildlife? How about Nancy Pelosi, 400 million? How about Maxine Waters, 20 million? You notice they didn't fight the big, beautiful bill. How about Chuck Schumer, a millionaire? How about Adam Schiff, a millionaire? How about Latia James, who's being prosecuted with houses on both coasts? Adam Schiff, who's going to be prosecuted with houses on both coasts? Dianne Feinstein, multi-millionaire, died in office. Can we just be honest? I don't think they understand, you guys. Joe Biden was in the Senate 30 years before he went to the vice president. He helped the Clintons in 1993. He started in the Senate during school busing. Joe Biden is 1,000 years old and he spent 500 years in office. Somebody said 40 days. Somebody said 61 days. Somebody said 41 days. Let's listen to Representative from Republican Louisiana, John Kennedy, and he's going to talk about how long he thinks right now. I need you to double tap, hit the like button. Everybody watching right now, I need you to double tap, hit the like button. We're talking about how long this government shutdown is going to last. How long is this government shutdown?
we're going to be shut down a while.
Yeah.
And look, this is not complicated. A couple of weeks ago on a Tuesday, our country was just kind of rocking along. We minding our own business. Our budget ran out at midnight, but that was cool because we were talking to the Democrats about a short-term extension while we negotiated a new budget. Mm-hmm. And Schumer comes up and says, wait a minute. I'm going to vote and tell all my people to vote to shut this sucker down unless you give us $1.5 trillion and we'll tell you how to spend it.
Wow.
Well, our heads snapped back and I think I told the press my mama didn't raise a fool, and if she did, it was one of my brothers. I wasn't about to vote for that, and no Republican was, and President Trump wasn't going to support it, and that's why we're in a shutdown. We haven't asked for a damn thing. All we have asked for is to keep government open while we negotiate a budget, and Schumer wants all this stuff. Dream weaver is what I said to Chuck the other day. He said, well, I need this and I need that. And I said, dream weaver, man, put down the ball. We're just going to stay shut down.
Yep. And I haven't seen any sign of budging on their end.
Did y'all hear that? He said, put down the ball. Put down the ball. We just going to stay shut down. Did you hear that? We just going to stay shut down. Put down the ball. So, on my channel, we went over the 1.5 trillion in ask. I actually listed a bullet point. Some of you are new to the conversation, you may not understand what's going on. So Chuck Schumer, the Democrats don't have the House, don't have the Senate, don't have the White House, right? So they have no political power. What he's explaining is that midnight came and Chuck Schumer, for the first time in 6 months, had power again, and the Democrats don't know what to do with power. Can we get that in the chat? The Democrats don't know what to do with power. These baby boomers need to go sit down and retire. We got to get rid of the baby boomers. Chuck Schumer, Nancy Pelosi, all these baby boomers got to go. So Chuck Schumer realized in the midnight hour, this is how I got my political power. The government is out of budget. I'm going to tell everybody not to vote for it, and then now I'm back in the news. Now I get to be the big dog, and then to keep the light on the Democrats asked for 1.5 trillion, something that is a non-starter. The Republicans are Doge-minded, cutting spending, right? That's how Trump came in, to cut spending. So how do you know we're going to be shut down? Because Chuck Schumer has asked for more money. And the Republican administration has said we want to cut spending, which is why they shut down the Department of Education. And the Democrats, because this is their only leverage, are saying, no, we want to spend money, 1.5 trillion in new spending, or we're not opening up the government, right? This is the facts on the ground. Let's go back to the interview.
Friend, any sign of that? Are there Democrats quietly behind the scenes that realize this is a fool's errand and they just don't have the guts to speak out? Is that what it is?
Sure, of course. Mm-hmm. Democrats do a better job of sticking together than Republicans in the Senate. Mm-hmm. As I've said before, Republicans were kind of independent thinkers. We've got some free-range chickens that kind of wander off on you. You got to go catch them. I've been a free-range chicken myself before, but the Democrats pretty much do what they're told by Senator Schumer up to a point. But I've got a lot of Democratic colleagues that think this is a mistake. They think it's hurting the country. But like them, they are scared of the socialist wing of the Democratic Party, which is in control. And they're in control, Jimmy. They're about to elect the socialist mayor of New York. I never thought I would see the day.
Didn't I just talk about that? I need you guys to know you're watching the right channel. Some of you in the chat are wondering, why I talked about the mayoral race in New York. Do you know you're watching the right channel? You're in the right place. You're in the right chat room. Hit the like button. Hit the share and hit the subscribe. Now, Urban Wildlife, I would like to address something you said. Urban Wildlife talked about the big, beautiful bill. And I want to say thank you to Urban Wildlife, because Urban Wildlife, it's one of my talking points. The fact that the big, beautiful bill was passed in a week. Can you speak to the fact that the Democrats did not shut down the government and did not fight the big, beautiful bill? And his reasoning is, and this is the thing about it being one America and consensus, and the reason we have two parties and people like me and you who disagree coming together to an agreement so that we can move the country forward. Do you know there was a 20v1, a Jubilee with the Young Turks, and this issue came up again. And basically, he argued as a populist Democrat that the current Democratic Party is aligned with the Republican Party on monetary policy. So me and you are regular citizens. I'm not a multimillionaire. You're probably not a multimillionaire. We won't receive tax breaks from the big, beautiful bill. So we should not be arguing in the chat. We're not millionaires, right? But what I would like to explain is that Nancy Pelosi, Maxine Waters, your favorite Democrat, is an elite. The Democrats have become elite, and they're all millionaires thanks to their donors. So the Democrats did not fight the big, beautiful bill because they will receive a tax break. You did a lot of math. Urban wildlife, I saw a lot of math and percentages. Can you tell us how much will Nancy Pelosi save? Nancy Pelosi, 400 million. Can you tell us how much will Nancy Pelosi save from the big, beautiful bill tax breaks? Can you tell us how much will Maxine Waters save from big, beautiful bill tax breaks? Are you following my logic? I don't want to argue with you. I need you to understand what's happening in America. The Democrats are elite millionaires. They agree with the Republicans on monetary policy, and they did not shut down the government because they care about you. The biggest thing I want you to take away from today is the Democrats and Chuck Schumer did not shut down the government because they care about you. If they cared about you, they would have fought the big, beautiful bill and the tax breaks that the millionaires like Nancy Pelosi, Maxine Waters, Chuck Schumer, Adam Schiff, all of these millionaire liberal Democrat cronies receive. They want the big, beautiful bill. You know what else was in the big, beautiful bill? When you die, what is it? Estate tax and all that. Donald Trump is a billionaire, so he wants his son to get his money. So he put that in the bill, and the Democrats want that too. You're trying to compare millions to billions. Are you kidding? Are you kidding, right? You're kidding, right? Nancy Pelosi, 400 million. If you add up all of the elite Democrats, you're talking about billions of dollars. Are you joking, right? You're joking. They win. The Democrats, the big, beautiful bill, like you don't stay on your point, brother. Stay on your point. The big, beautiful bill is trillions, right? The big, beautiful bill is the largest bill in 20 years, right? It passed in a week. It passed in 1 week. The Jasmine Crockett who got on the plane, I'm leaving on a jet plane. Jasmine Crockett who got on the plane didn't say shit about the big, beautiful bill. It passed in a week. You don't have the knowledge to comprehend what you're saying. This is what I need to play that white bitch from yesterday. Everybody who was here yesterday, who saw that white bitch who was at the Democrat No Kings protest, he doing what that white bitch did yesterday. He gonna start getting violent in a minute and start cussing and insulting and say the N-word because they don't never answer the questions. They don't never have any facts. And then they go to this shit. Like we don't know what we're talking about, right? This is the fact of the matter, and this is the same thing the white bitch did. This is why John Kennedy said we're going to stay shut down. The fact of the matter is we passed the budget in the House. We only need 5 Democrats. We have a couple of Democrats in the Senate who have voted for the budget. And this is another thing that they're not being honest about. Mike Johnson and House Republicans passed the budget at the funding level that the Democrats requested. So the Republicans are not taking money from the Democrats. They made an agreement in the House. This stopped in the Senate. So a lot of people like he's talking about, oh, you don't understand this, you don't understand this. No, he's just a stupid piece of shit. He doesn't understand these branches of government and how bills become law, right? We already passed the clean CR. That means it passed both Democrat and Republicans. A clean CR, a clean budget already passed the House. Shout out to Mike Johnson. John Kennedy just said that budget plan came to the Senate. And the Senate and Chuck Schumer, with no power, realized, hey, I'm going to pull the plug. This is the fact of the matter. And they don't have anything to give you. So why you guys troll? There are federal employees, soldiers. Listen to this. Soldiers, as of the 15th, who not going to get paid. Right?
History that any party has had the audacity.
Soldiers, military wives. Can you want to troll the soldiers? You want to troll military wives? Huh? Not going to get paid. Not just SNAP benefits, but soldiers and military wives.
And it's also important for us to note, this is the first time in history that any party has had the audacity to shut down the government over a totally clean, nonpartisan continuing resolution.
Did you hear that? I played this on purpose for that idiot in the chat, because they just want to say stupid shit and they hope they can get some idiots to go along with them. They come in to troll, they seek and destroy, and they hope to get some idiots to go along with them, because they say vague shit in the chat, like, you don't have enough knowledge to know what the fuck is. You fucking idiot. You don't know what you're talking about. I am the one explaining to my audience that we already passed the clean CR. Thank you, Mike Johnson. Thank you, Mike Johnson, for correcting this idiot who's liking the troll. But I love it. Stay in the chat. Keep trolling. Keep giving out all the comments that you want. This is the best place for you to be. This is the best place for you to be. This is the best place for you to be, because you might get educated. You might learn something.
Also important for us to note, this is the first time in history that any party has had the audacity to shut down the government over a totally clean, nonpartisan continuing resolution. This is a political stunt, and it's the first time it's been done, and it is the most costly, most selfish, most dangerous political stunt in the history of the United States Congress, because as we have stood here day after day after day explaining all the Americans who are being harmed by this nonsense, and the Senate Democrats have zero shame about this. They don't have any shame at all about the pain.
That's the problem. I don't think people understand. This guy and most people don't understand what it means that they passed the clean CR. They don't know the House's job. They don't know the Senate's job. They don't know the White House job. This is why you have, I bet you this person wasn't born in America. They don't understand the different branches of government. It's the House's job to create a budget. They did their job and they passed it. It's not the Senate's job. The Senate, this has never happened before, where the House does their job, passes a clean CR, and the Senate stops it, right? Because it's not the Senate's job. Do you understand that? It's not the Senate's job. The House's job is to create the budget.
And that they're inflicting upon hardworking families, upon soldiers and law enforcement officers and veterans and the elderly and the disabled and women, infants, and children. Services to all those categories and paychecks to those folks are being stalled because Democrats are playing games. And it's also important for us to note, this is the first time in history that any party has had the audacity to shut down the government over a totally clean, nonpartisan continuing resolution.
Do you hear that? First time in American history, the government has been shut down by a totally clean, nonpartisan continued resolution. These are the facts. You can't get away from the facts. This has been a great podcast. Me and my wife is home. We got some new furniture. I'm excited to see her. I'm going to go kiss my wife, grab her booty. Thank you guys for watching the podcast. We almost hit 100 likes, man. I'm so excited. This is the first time we got 100 likes in a long time. Baby, how you like your couches? You don't want the carpet? You want a different carpet? We got it don't match. Okay, I thought you said
there was a different one at the other carpet.
Oh, it's a perfect size, I'll say that. I don't know. I like the carpet. What you guys think? Is that the right carpet? I like it. It looks beautiful, baby.
I don't know if I like it or not.
Smells good in here. Smells like Christmas. What's wrong? You sound frustrated.
No, I'm just gonna be late back to work, but that's okay. Oh wow, this is nice.
I think I liked it. Yeah, I don't think we needed that bright.
No, I think that there's another one that will match better.
Is it? You see the colors in the pillow? It's a perfect match.
Same for this.
Perfect match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That. Wow. But how are they gonna watch TV sitting right there?
No, that can't go right there. I moved it a little bit because this was in the middle of the elephant.
It didn't look right.
Well, that had to be damn near to the end of the door, so you can't
It
get
don't
out.
look right over here.
No, it's gonna cut it. It's gonna make it two separate rooms. I don't want two separate rooms. I want it open. Plus, we're gonna put a chair right there.
Right.
The chair ain't gonna look good over there.
Oh, it's the $750 in my Ashley card.
The chair,
No, for both the ottoman and the chair.
$750 on sale.
Well, the chair not. Well, $495 or something like that. Yeah, because this got to be lined up with this
Yeah.
a little bit, but they ain't gonna be able to watch TV.
No, it's gonna be fine. They're just gonna sit on the floor. They ain't gonna sit on the. They ain't gonna be no more sitting on the
I mean,
couch.
even if we have company, what are they gonna be looking at that?
Yeah, sit there. You can see the TV even
I
better.
mean, from here. Well, yes, you can. But we're gonna get something higher.
Mm-hmm. What you mean higher? Like
Like something that puts the TV above that.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't really like the carpet.
I like the carpet. No, you want it brighter.
Mm-hmm.
Is
There's
there?
another one that. Oh,
It's a brighter blue.
Yeah, but they didn't have it at this spot. Yeah, no, I'm not going back. I gotta go. I'm late.
Did you get something to eat?
Yeah, tacos up there.
Oh, Taco Tuesday.
I haven't ate mine. You want to go back to it? And they came to deliver just like this,
What you talking about? What's wrong? I don't understand.
baby? So nice.
Oh yeah, I like it.
I want different curtains.
No, you can't take them off. No, man, they.
We have a drill.
Man, fuck all that.
Let me look at this.
People would do the couch podcast. I could do a couch podcast. Welcome to the Blue Couch. Welcome to the Blue Couch podcast. What's up with you? The Blue Couch podcast. They ain't fucking with my Blue Couch though. They ain't fucking with my Blue Couch though. It's the Blue Couch podcast. What's up with you, everybody? Yeah, man. We had a good show today talking about the politics, man. I need y'all to like, share, and subscribe, man. I didn't get no super chats today, but I am so excited about the 87 likes. Baby, we ain't got that many likes in a long time. We used to get like 150 likes, 200 likes. But, I don't know, the channel got attacked, but it's coming back real strong. And I'm just excited about all the support the channel was receiving, all the comments, all of the support, the thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for listening. I don't pretend to be an expert. My name is Perfect, but I like to say I'm perfect. I'm not right. So, don't look for me to be right, but I'm always be perfect in perfection because I'm created in the eyes of God, and we all are, right? So, damn, we had 90 likes. We damn near at 100 likes. It's awesome. Mohammed Aslam said hello. Dan almost said, looks honey in there. Thank you. Anthony Smith said, nice setup. Thank you. Mac Perez said, bro, no one likes Israel stuff. Who are you talking to? Dan almost said, Elias, are you 10 years old? See, they going at it in the chat, baby. I'm telling you, this is the best chat on YouTube. All right, I'll walk you out. You want to box it back up? It's blue. Let me see. I don't know. I like it.
It don't match. It's like too much going on.
It's a style of rug. I think you need this style of rug.
It don't match. It's too dark. It's too dark blue.
I don't think we need a bright rug.
No, but we can do like an orangish or like a tannish or something else.
That'll take away from the couch. This is
Because we're
good.
gonna have a coffee table too.
Right, that's why it's muted is fine.
There's another one that's like this, but it has these same colors.
Oh, you sure? Okay.
I can pull it up on my phone, but my phone will talk.
All right.
So yeah, I might box it back. Well, Bubba has karate today.
Okay. You gonna come back and get his uniform, right?
Yeah.
Or you want to get it right now?
Thank you. Do you have his paper?
I did. I took it out of his backpack. Is it right there? It might be upstairs.
I thought I seen it. It might be in your.
In my what? In my bag? Dude that got karate. Back in the studio. Let me see. No, that's not it. That's not it. Did you find it, babe? Oh, I got it. I got it. Mr. Lee's martial arts. You got his backpack? You got some money?
Yep.
Dude, you got some money?
Yeah,
You got money to get him some food?
yeah.
You want me to give you some change?
You got things?
Yeah.
I think I have enough.
For both of them, get some McDonald's. I don't know what you want for dinner. The Cobb salad. You want to do a Cobb salad?
Give me some change. Thank you. Love you.
Don't spend it all
I won't.
if you don't have to.
I'll put it all in one place.
You want to give me a kiss?
Yeah. So late. I love you. I love you, chat. Thank you for your love and support. I want to cut this.
Yeah, we need to cut that.
Somebody got that there?
It's gone?
Did I get it?
It was gone this morning, actually.
She was sad. So why is my dad? I said, girl, we get you a new one.
It was gone this morning, actually. Because they had to move the trash cans to bring that in, so I put the trash out. I didn't even see it this morning. So they must have got that. When did they get it? I put it out last night.
Huh?
I knew somebody was going to get that. Yeah, let's go to Quick Way. Thank you, baby. You didn't say nothing about the Cobb salad. My wife likes my new glasses.
I like the Cobb salad.
Cobb salad? I just, because I took out that chicken. If I'm gonna eat tacos, I'll just say that. We'll make a Cobb salad. Love you, bye. All right. What's wrong? That's me? Love you, baby. Have a good day. Baby, come on. Come on, girl. You look like a big-ass bear. You're such a sweet dog, but nobody would know. You such a sweet dog. Well, you know, I like that meme where you said, "Did your dog bite?" Not me, fool. Did your dog bite? Not me, fool. Not me, fool. Did your dog bite? Not me, fool. Oh, man. That's my jade plant over there from my late mother. She gave me that jade plant. How many of y'all know about the jade plants? Y'all don't know about the jade plant. Mama Shirley gave me that jade plant and that vase. This whole thing came from Mama Shirley, that curio. That's how my house used to look when I was a kid. I just got one. She had like a bunch of them. Stop. So we hit our hour. We had 93 likes. Anthony Smith said, "We love you more. Stay healthy, bro. We need you tomorrow and the next day and so on." I need you too, Anthony. I don't know how many YouTubers really admit this or how many people say it, but it's real easy to say, "Oh, thank you, man. I need you too." Do you know how much I need you? This is what the trolls are. I need you too. I need you back here tomorrow and the next day, brother. I love you for saying that. I just want to say the same love back to you. I need you too. And I wish more people would know that and say that and share that love and unity. It's one America. You hear the brother said, bro, I love you and we need you back here tomorrow and the next day. Well, if nobody watching, you know what I'm saying? I need you too. I need you too. What are you doing? Stop. 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 You stop. Just relax. Get off my carpet. This is a brand new carpet. This is a washable rug from Costco. Costco, you know, if you got a dog, this is a machine washable area rug. So I know everybody like, get the dog. Why the dog on the carpet? Why the dog on the carpet? It's her house. She's a family member. This is her. Stop, girl. It's her house. She's a family member. So that's why she on the carpet. And we got this kind of carpet because we have a dog as part of our family. You know what I'm saying? You don't get mad at the dog. I bought this kind of carpet because a dog is part of my family. And I love her. It's my baby. But get off my carpet, girl. So y'all have a good day, man. We had a good podcast. I brought out a lot of good facts today. Come back tomorrow. We're going to discuss more topics. Let's let they open the government, man. I don't want it to go to 41 days. Whoever said 41 days, last time it was 35 days. I believe the Democrats are prepared to let it go 35 days or longer. And so I don't want that to happen, man. It's Christmas time, it's holidays. I do believe the Democrats are prepared to let it go 35 days or longer. I do. And I don't want that. I think that person that said 41 days, let's put a pin in that. That's a good guess, man. That's a good guess. 41 days. That's a good guess, man. 41 days is a good guess. But thank you guys, man. Thank you, Anthony. Everybody watching, man. Y'all have a good day, man. Shout out to Ashley and our new couches from Ashley. This is an Ashley signature design. It's not regular Ashley. It's like a level up for my baby. Shout out to Ashley for the signature design. Oh, man, yeah. It's money, man. Bookshelf. Shout out to Ashley. Shout out to my wife. Shout out to the whole Perfect Timing Podcast family. I see y'all tomorrow. Same bad time, same bad channel. Salute. Eat some tacos. I'm going to go eat my tacos my wife brought me.